Let's move over to the Western Conference because, look, the Rockets, it almost felt like they had to go out and win Game 1 at home. They did not go out and win Game 1 at home. They got 41 out of James Harden, held Steph Curry under 20, but still, how demoralizing was it for Houston that they could not go out and win Game 1 at home?
I mean, Kevin Durant, man, he's a big problem. I don't think there's anything that you could do. Whatever defense you want to try to change for Game 2, whatever personnel you want to change to try to throw at him, there's nothing you could do with him because of his size, the advantages of where he catches the ball, the way they move the ball. And for Houston, it is demoralizing because they actually played pretty well. James Harden had 41 points, but that is the game plan. We're going to allow James to ISO ball, but we're going to neutralize everybody else, your shooters, P.J. Tuckers, Eric Gordon, Trevor Ariza. Like, if these guys don't get any touches, we'll allow you to have your 40 points and keep your assists down. And Clint Capella, I said this before the series, Clint Capella will not be that big of a factor in this series because of the Hampton Five.
Because you got to guard somebody out there,
right.
whether it's Draymond, whether it's Kevin Durant. These are all guys that they play the big position, but they don't play like bigs. And so for Clint Capella, switching out onto a smaller guard for a couple of beats for a possession, that's all right. But you got to guard a guy consistently out there. See, the funny thing about what Golden State did is they looked at Houston's game plan and said, what do you want to do? You want Harden to go off and go ISO? Go ahead.
Fine.
Do it. What do you want? Y'all want to switch everything defensively? Go ahead.
Great.
That's the craziest thing. Against 28 other opponents, Houston does that, and they walk out winning that game because we execute our game plan. Against Golden State, they're sitting back laughing like, yeah, that's your game plan? Your game plan is my game plan. I want you to do that. I want Harden to tire himself out offensively.
Right.
I want you guys to try and switch everything and then forget to pick up Klay Thompson 1, 2, 3. How many times was he wide open for those threes? Defensively, the Rockets really failed last night because they just couldn't keep up with everything.
You have to make zero mistakes. Zero.
Yes, you have to play
Zero.
perfect.
You have to play perfect. And even then, the odds really aren't on your side. And Mike D'Antoni faced a bunch of questions at practice today from reporters about being so ISO heavy. First of all, he said you're not going to switch your identity in the Western Conference Finals. And by the way, he said the numbers show this usually works for us. It's just not against
28 other opponents.
the Golden State Warriors.
Slow that pace, and I would rather see James be a 20-point, 25-point guy and 15 assists. Like, he has to be that type of guy. 41 points and low assists is not going to get it done.
The one thing I'll say, they can run that ISO offense, and that's fine. But those other 3, 4 guys
They gotta get
got to
involved.
cross screen, got to
gotta
move.
move.
You can't stand still because you're just making it easy for the Warriors.
Right.